Hello everybody, this is George, your 59-year-old carnivore friend from Bridgewater in Somerset. A bit of a surprise day off today because my car broke down yesterday and I've had to try and get it sorted. It's going to take some time to get it sorted, but I will be back at work tomorrow. However, I thought today would be a good time to put in a little video update. Today I want to talk about a fairly contentious subject, which is the body mass index, BMI. Basically, the title of this video is going to be BMI. What if they are right? And by they, I mean the authorities. I have heard one of our most respected coaches in this space call it BMI stands for bloody misleading information. And that is what I've been always thinking. However, my weight loss journey now has been quite spectacular. I've come down from 133 kilograms or 293 pounds, and the lowest weight I've recently seen is 77.1 kilograms, which translates to 71 pounds. Now, incredibly, even though I've lost all that weight, that still puts me into the overweight category when it comes to BMI, just into the overweight category, because that gives me a BMI of 25.2. Now, my correct BMI, according to the authorities, and in this case, the National Health Service here in the UK, should be between 18.5 and 25. Now, for me, or 18.5 for somebody of my height, which is 175 centimeters or 5'9", that would actually give me a weight of 126 pounds, 57 kilograms, or 9 stone in British terms, which is probably very, very low. But what if they are right? What if I am overweight still? Even though I've lost 12 inches off my waist, I'm down to a 32-inch waist. What if they are correct? In which case, the bang in the middle of my correct BMI would be 11 stone, which is 70 kilograms or 154 pounds. Now, I don't know whether I'm actually going to get down to that level or not. However, I am going to continue with what I'm doing. I am going to double down on the Lion diet. And also, as many of you know, I've recently given up drinking alcohol. I'm just over 8 weeks in now, but I have been using replacement therapy, using zero alcohol beer as a replacement. Now, I've had a fairly careless weekend this weekend with quite a lot of that stuff and a bit of carnival junk food as well. And this morning, I see my weight go back up to 78.8 kilograms. Or 174 pounds, which gives me a BMI of 25.7, which is into the overweight bracket. However, I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. I'm going to make the effort to maybe drop some more, maybe drop below the 112 stone or 168 pounds, and that will then put me into the correct BMI bracket. I will then continue with what I'm doing, and I'm hoping to actually get down to maybe 11 stone, which is 70 kilograms or 154 pounds. I don't know if I can achieve that, but that's what I'm going to try and do. So this is an experiment which is important both for me and for the wider people in our space. Now, I'm getting some pushback. Two of my very closest friends who are not of our space are telling me that I have become obsessive with weight and that I'm starting to look far too skinny. However, these people are part of the horse racing stable for which I work. And over this weekend, I went up and actually helped out with the labouring side of things. And I was able to pull my weight, whereas even fairly recently, I would not have been able to do so. There was a lot of very fast walking. There was a lot of lifting. And I was able to keep up. My knees, with every pound I seem to lose, seem to come back more and more. The joint pain is much relieved. I am nursing an inguinal hernia. However, with the much reduced inflammation, which has been triggered by the carnivore diet, that seems to be manageable. It is still unsightly, but it doesn't burn and is not as painful as it used to be. So it is my sincere hope that I can manage that hernia now without actually causing it to become strangulated or requiring hospital treatment. It's not pleasant, but that's the way it is. So this is my own experiment. I'd be interested to hear what everybody else thinks. BMI, should we ignore it or should we take it seriously? As I say, I am asking really, what if they, the medical experts, are in fact correct and that we should actually take notice of BMI? So I'm taking one for the team, and I will keep on reporting on my progress, my weight progress, and also the inches around my waist. I'm thinking that if I do manage to hit the target of 70 kilograms or 154 pounds, then my waist measurement is likely to have reduced from 44 inches down to 28 or 30. We will see. And what I've promised my two friends with whom I work in the stables is that I will report honestly. And the minute that I find my energy levels going down, that I cannot keep up with them, then I'll realise that I've got things wrong. However, what I'm expecting is that with every pound that I lose, then my knees will come back more and more, my strength will come back more and more, and I will be able to actually pull my weight further. So it's an experiment for them, for me, and for you guys. So I will be reporting back. But as I said, the title of this video is BMI. What if they are right? Let me know any thoughts that you may have, and we will move forward together from here. So it's been great talking to you today, and we will catch up again before too long.